I remember, I don't remember a tremendous amount about the first time we met, but I remember you spoke appropriately fast, both when we did the scenes and when we didn't.
I've been spending like the last 10 hours totally bummed out about whether or not I should tell you and how I could tell you. How dare you know something like that and not tell me? What am I, like, totally irrelevant here?
And I think that made me feel like you were the right person for the job.
I think you were wearing polka dots.
That's quite possible.
The most random thing to remember. It was like, I pictured navy blue and white polka dots. That's
Oh,
all I can...
I think I know what I was wearing.
Yes,
Really? Yes.
And they got us together to make sure that we had some sort of chemistry,
That we
which...
looked fine together.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this means we're not going to be sisters.
Probably wouldn't have worked anyway.
Why not?
Well, people who are together all the time start to get on each other's nerves.
Yeah, and if we were sisters, we'd probably be together all the time.
Yeah, and that would really ruin our friendship.
Yeah, you're right. So what are we doing today?
I have to go to the library to finish my English paper.
Oh, I'll go with you. I have some math makeup to do.
I would get asked that a lot, like, were we really best friends? And I think what I would always say to people is, like, first of all, we saw each other more than your average best friends have to see each other. Like, we had to see each other all day, and sometimes, like, okay, I'm, you know, done. But also, I mean, what I always say was, like, Jenna was much more, like, social than I was. So, yeah, she was much more, like, she knew what bands were popular, and, like, she knew what clothes to wear.
More that I sort of have such an appreciation now for the music you listened to then and the clothes that you wore then.
Yeah, and it only took 15 years.
Yeah, exactly. And unfortunately, we were just like in, you know, those 2 years I think
Yeah.
made a huge difference in
Right.
the way of the world.
Right,
You know?
that Joey was a year younger than me and you were 2 years younger than me.
Yeah.
And so, of course, there was that inherent, like, I'm 14, you know, vibe that I had. But I think a lot of it was that you were more social, you had been in the industry longer than me, you were more kind of skilled, I think, in those ways. And I was more mopey.
Mopey. She liked to wear black. Now I'm the one wearing black nail polish. See how things turn around? No,
Yeah.
well, and I think, too, it was like Joey and I were both from the East Coast.
Right.
And
You guys definitely both thought I was a total freak.
I didn't think you were a total freak. I just thought you were smarter in a different way than I was, and so I didn't couldn't
But
really...
we did have things that we did together. We took dance class together.
We did, yeah, and
on the
passed
set,
notes.
which I had to remind her the code.
Yeah, I couldn't
which
remember
obviously
the
she
code.
didn't
She just
remember.
told me what it was. I gotta go home and translate it now.
So yeah, I think we found places to make it fun for us to be together on the set, and we also, I think, respected separate space, absolutely. And I think that was important because you can go nuts being with people 10 hours a day, you know.
Come on, Blossom, let's go. We're gonna go sit with Bobby Del Vecchio. I cannot believe this is happening.
I wasn't invited, Six. Go on, you better hurry.
But
It's okay. I'd do the same thing if I had a chance to sit next to Bobby Del Vecchio.
really?
Sure.
Okay, see you later.
Six, where are you going?
I'm going to go sit down.
Some friend you are.
A high school situation or a middle school situation, you've got a ton of people you're gonna pass
Right.
on a daily basis where it was
It was
us.
just us.
You
That was
know?
cool. It was you and me
So,
and Joey.
Yeah.
And then like weird older people, Joey, I mean like Ted and Michael, who had to.
Are you saying Ted and Michael are weird older people?
No, like they were a part of our, you know, like we were teenagers.
wasn't the same thing,
Right.
yeah.
They weren't teenagers, so.
I just wonder.
Just wonder what.
Just things.
Oh, yeah, me too. I wonder what my husband would look like naked. And if I'll laugh the first time I see him. I wonder what it'll be like to have a mortgage or a baby or breasts. I'm so glad you brought this up, Blossom. I've been dying to talk about it.
I didn't bring it up.
Oh.
I think we had a lot of in-jokes, and that's something that I don't know that I could rattle off what our
Do you
in-jokes
remember
were.
the clothespins that we used to pin on the back of each other's clothing?
One of our
So
grips used
random.
to clip clothespins that were used for lighting. He would clip them on people like to surprise. So we did that. We had a lot of in-jokes.
Which would no longer be funny,
Yeah.
even to us.
Yeah, Michael and Joey and I had bits that we would want to show. I'm sure it was annoying to everybody else, but we had like little bits that we would do that were really, really, well, we thought they were very funny. Anyway, so there was a lot of in-jokes that I think just come, just like in high school you have in-jokes with, you know, your buddies. That was what we had to do. Sometimes it was boring, you know, waiting around, and Jenna and I sang a lot.
Yeah.
We sang, what were those songs? The Wilson Phillips songs.
Well, yes,
And
we should rehash that.
I don't
I'm
think
sure...
I could sing those
Oh,
songs
no, I'm not
anymore.
saying we should sing them. Do not get me wrong.
But we used to sing a lot, actually. I remember
Yeah.
us singing a lot when we were bored or whatever. Jenna has a much nicer voice than
Oh,
I do.
please.
No, but I got to sing like those low, sexy tenor parts, and you know, she filled in everything
And I was
else.
China.
Yes, you were China.
Yeah.
Wilson Phillips songs.
That's what we did. What do you mean? They were popular. And
They were. See, you
harmonies.
knew popular
And
music.
well, that's
It's
true.
mostly because I didn't know any Elvis Costello
Right.
songs, so we couldn't really
No,
go
but
there.
we both knew harmonies. We both had enough singing training that was something that we did. So.
Yeah. That's the
Wow.
opening credit hat.
Wow.
And the outfit, which I haven't been able to fit in
Oh my
since
gosh. Oh, it's so tiny. You were a
Oh my
little
God, I was
tiny
a
person.
bitty thing.
Amazing. Look at that.
I was the size of a minute.
This is great to keep.
And I have the cowboy boots, but we're not whipping those out because
No, we don't need to see those cowboy
no
boots.
purple cowboy
No
boots.
one needs to remember those
no.
cowboy boots.
No.
I don't even want to think about them anymore.
Well,
than
they
I
can just
did.
watch the DVD.
That's true.
Are you ever gonna take the pill?
I don't know. I mean, it's weird to mess with your hormones like that. Besides, without condoms, you have to worry about AIDS and God knows what else.
Yeah. Did you read that article in Time about the pill for men?
See, now that's a great idea. Make them responsible.
It's a horrible idea, Six. Some guy says, trust me, I swear I'm on the pill. So you do, he isn't, and you're pregnant.
Would you tell your father if that happened?
Well, I'd tell him I got pregnant, but I wouldn't tell him I had sex.
She wore boots with fringes. This one. I never wore boots.
Yeah, that wasn't really by choice. I
You
don't
wore.
think.
You looked good.
Well, I
in
was
boots.
wearing motorcycle boots though
That's
in
true.
real life. I wasn't really wearing cowboy boots in real life
That's
because
true.
I thought that was really honky
You and Joey both wore motorcycle boots.
Yes,
Before
and
they were
ripped
hip.
jeans and the Seattle like grunge.
I was
deal.
saying Joey wore jewelry, which is coming back
Joey
in.
wore more jewelry than I did.
And
and more
hairspray.
makeup.
More hairspray.
Okay.
We're done.